Hello, and welcome back to Giselle Eats. Now, this is bonus footage. Y'all ain't getting no more. If y'all not ready for Thanksgiving by now, y'all ain't gonna be ready. Y'all should be making stock today. Y'all should be cleaning those nasty ass greens today, soaking your beans, making sure that the girls who cannot cook, that they got the good canned sodas on the way, and good cutlery is on the way. But we're making a peach cobbler, baby. Peach cobbler. Now I have greased the bottom of this pan or Pyrex dish, deep dish, with Crisco. I have 2 pie crust shells. I am going to get those poked and pre-cooked. We're going to move on to our fillings. I have 3 cans of sliced peaches. We're going to use 1 whole can for the juice, and we're going to strain the other 2 cans. These are 13 ounces. We're going to add a tablespoon of vanilla. We're going to add a tablespoon of lemon extract. We're going to add a pinch or an 1/8 of a teaspoon of the butter in coconut extract. We're going to add 1 whole lemon. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of Grand Marnier. Now y'all know how I am about this cinnamon. I love cinnamon, so I am going to always add extra cinnamon. I'm going to use a whole tablespoon of cinnamon. I am going to use probably a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg and a pinch of allspice. Don't forget, you're going to need a pinch or 2 of salt. That is going to be your elevation for this dish. You're going to need the salt. I'm going to add in a stick of butter. Before I add the sugar in, I am going to move this to the stove, and I'm going to bring this up to a high simmer. That's when I'll add my sugar, so I can make sure that it dissolves and marry appropriately. Once I add the sugar in, I am going to get 3.5 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I'm going to mix it with water until it's really thick and slurry like, to thicken this up. Now when you add that cornstarch in, everything needs to keep moving, because if not, it'll be a cinder block in the bottom of your peaches, and you do not want that. So keep things hot, keep things moving once you add in the cornstarch mixture. That is going to give you the thickness to your peach cobbler. Now once the cup of sugar and the 1.5 cups of brown sugar is completely melted and dissolved, you want to add in the cornstarch mixture. Now, how I like to add my peaches in, I don't really like all that juice that most people like, and my family doesn't either. So I like to add my peaches and then pour the juice on accordingly. Now, this right here determines on how thick you want your juice to be. That is up to you. I added 3.5 tablespoons of the cornstarch. You can add more or less, but that's going to be your thickness determination. Now, I pre-bake this crust. I'm going to add in my peaches, and then I'm going to pour the crust, the juice in, and I'm going to lay the crust on top. These are the already pre-made Pillsbury crust that I got out of the dairy department. There's no need to be making crust when it's already made. Now this is one shortcut, air quotations, I would say make, because this is actually a good product. This is actually a good product that I would say use. Now, if this was the summertime, I would have definitely sliced my own peaches. There is nothing like fresh peaches or the peaches from the USDA. They have a brand of peaches that you can get either from the farmer's market or find your local nursing home. Find your local nursing home and ask them if you can get 3 cups of their peaches. Pay for it. It's the best. Listen to me. It's the best peaches. You ain't never had no peaches like them USDA peaches. I don't know what they do to those peaches, but they not this. They not this right here. So if this was the summertime and we was making peaches, we would have definitely sliced some peaches, but it's not peach season, so we gotta stick to the can. Now, I'm not laying this down any particular way. If you want to do all those fancy designs, go right ahead. But once this hits the table and it's fresh out of the oven, it's not going to last long. So save yourself some time. Lay this crust out. Make sure it's sealed pretty well so your juices won't, pour out everywhere. But all of that crocheting and basking weaving people be doing with those cobblers, yes, that's beautiful and nice. But these greedy ass people here, they gonna eat up this pie and this cobbler, and you gonna be done waste too much time. And you could have been stuffing deviled eggs. You could have been warming up some meatballs for Uncle Johnny. So lay that crust down and get this baked, because them greedy ass people gonna eat this. They're not gonna worry about how it look. We gonna cut some slits in it. We gonna sprinkle a little bit of sugar and a little bit of cinnamon on it to get a nice little high sheen and get a nice little crunch to it. And what I say, feed it to them and pat their asses on the back, baby. And just like that, we have homemade peach cobbler. Now look at that. I would recommend you get some good ice cream. Either get the ice cream from the farmer's market or find your favorite brand at your local store. Vanilla. Serve them people vanilla ice cream with this. Make sure you have some on hand. Or you can, mix up some whipped cream. But this is your bonus footage. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.